Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
The president says the economy will revive, but slowly.
We'll recover from this recession, but it will take time.
He says passage of his budget proposals is key.
The budget I submitted to Congress will build our economic recovery on a stronger foundation so that we don't face another crisis like this 10 or 20 years from now.
Throughout the news conference, the president was a man on a mission. His aim, to get the public to focus on the overall economy after days of outrage over insurance giant AIG, which gave millions of dollars in bonuses to its employees while getting government funds to stay afloat. Mr. Obama urged the American people to support his effort to give the government broad powers to regulate financial institutions like AIG that are not banks, but whose downfall could seriously harm the economy.
It is precisely because of the lack of this authority that the AIG situation has gotten worse.
The president also talked about the need for reform in the international financial sector and his agenda for the upcoming Global Economic Summit in London.
The goal of the G20 summit, I think, is to do a couple of things. Number one, say to all countries, let's do what's necessary in order to create jobs and to get the economy moving again.
On foreign policy matters, Mr. Obama discussed his decision to send extra U.S. agents to the Mexican border to combat an explosion of violence tied to drug cartels.
We are going to continue to monitor the situation, and if what the steps that we've taken do not get the job done, then we will do more.
On the Middle East, the president conceded the peace process will not be any easier now that a new, more conservative government is preparing to take power in Israel. But he said he will not give up.
What we do know is this, that the status quo is unsustainable.
The president says he is a big believer in the power of persistence, both in repairing the U.S. economy and bringing peace to the Middle East. Paula Wolfson, VOA News, the White House.